I'm Eddie Jacks.
Oh, yes, Mr. Jacks, come in. Your hat, sir?
Huh? Oh, you know, there's a museum in London.
If you'll wait in the living room, sir, I'll tell Mr. Peyton you're here.
Is it true
I beg your pardon?
that you're the old duffer's sweetheart? Hi.
If you drop off, damage that in the slightest,
I'd have to hock my yacht to pay for it, I know it, but I didn't. So I can keep my yacht and we can be friends, right?
Give me that.
I'm Rita's father. You remember your grandson Norman's wife, the thin girl with the freckles and the big smile. You don't deserve it, but in a few months she's gonna present you with the smartest and handsomest great-grandchild you'll ever have. It sure is a pleasure to meet you face to face after all these years. To be honest with you, I thought you died a long time ago.
Now then, why did you come back here?
Curiosity. Probably the same thing that's kept you alive. I wanted to see how my daughter turned out.
You expect me to believe that?
Why, sure.
You're a bum. You're a cheap, swindling drifter who's always been on the lookout for the easy dollar, the unearned dollar, the dishonest dollar.
Say, you're kind of hung up on dollars there, aren't you?
You're a bootlicking parasite. Why, you'd do anything, use anyone to get what you want. I've heard all about you.
And if I believed half of what I heard about you over the years, oh, I would have run for my life when I got word that you wanted to see me.
Why did you come back here?
I told you. I got feelings. I wanted to get to know my daughter.
You put her up to coming here to see me, didn't you? That was your idea.
She came to see you? Well, good for her. It took a lot of nerve to face up to an old geezer like you.
She came here to do your bidding.
Poor old Martin Peyton. King of the mountain. And really, just an old toad who's afraid that a little girl is out to get him.
On your way out, you might as well pick up that bottle of brandy you so stupidly thought would gain my favor.
I gain your favor, Mr. Peyton. That's a kick. Listen, you sent your man down to the tavern to look me over and find out what I was up to. Well, it took me about 2 seconds to figure that one out. So I thought I'd just let you know that I got the message.
You crawled back here because you smelled money. My money. Money you quite typically think you can lay your hands on because your daughter just happened to marry my grandson. Well, you're wasting your time. You won't get your hands on 1 cent.
Yep. You've got it all. And you got a lot of people just waiting around for you to pop off. There's only one thing that you haven't got. And that's somebody who cares about you. When was the last time that you tried to give something to Norman?
I refuse to discuss my grandson with you.
Yeah, you refuse to discuss it because you know what I'm talking about.
Get out.
Okay. Oh, say, that's a pretty picture. That's real lifelike. What's it there for? To hide a safe? Well, this must be Mrs. Van Leyden.
That's what they call me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Or, are you supposed to congratulate the lady? I think maybe you're just supposed to congratulate the man. Congratulations.
Get out.
I must say, you're a very attractive woman. I would have expected Martin Peyton to marry someone, you know.
No.
I mean, type.
That will be all, Jax.
I'll be with you in a second. Well, you know what I mean. Someone with a little more, well, it's kind of tough to put into words.
Well, it isn't necessary. Will you excuse me, please?
Oh, I've offended you, and I'm sorry. Say, listen, I run the bar down at Ada's Tavern. You must know the tavern. Well, you can't miss it. It's right smack in the middle of the wharf. I used to own it, you know? Well, that's the way things go. Now, you two come on down sometime, you understand? We got terrific draft beer. I'll see you.
was that about?
I don't know. I was just going to ask you.
Seemed to me that he was toying with you. As my grandson Norman would say, he was putting you on.
Oh, I don't think so, Martin. I think he was just trying to annoy you. And he succeeded.
Okay, son. Thank you. Very kind.
Elliot.
Hi, Steve.
Go back to your office?
Yeah?
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Look, I want to see a copy of the interview my grandfather gave you yesterday.
Oh, you mean about the wedding?
Yes.
Oh, boy, some interview. I haven't got the thing typed up yet, though, you
Well,
know.
that's all right. I just want to see what he had to say.
Well, frankly, I'm not sure what he said myself.
You know, he's used every word in the book on me at one time or another. Maybe I can give you a translation.
Well, the truth is, I just talked briefly to Mrs. Van Lyden. I hardly talked to your grandfather at all, you know.
Fair enough. Whatever you've got.
Well, why is it so important that you see this thing now?
I want to know what he said.
Well, I'm going to run it in the Saturday edition.
I'd like to see it today.
I'd like to see it today, yeah. I notice on the court docket you've got a hearing coming up. That wouldn't by any chance have anything to do with your grandfather, would it?
I'll give you a story later.
It does have something to do with your grandfather, then, doesn't it? I'll tell you what I'll do, Stephen. I'll make a deal with you. You tell me that hearing has nothing to do with your grandfather, and I'll type you up a nice, clean copy of those notes you want to see today. Hey, Steve.
Stephen! Steve, listen. Now, look, Elliot, I'm in a hurry.
Look, I don't know anything at all about what goes on between you and your grandfather. But I do know something about what's eating up your insides. Hate can have an awfully big appetite, Steve. You know, for 18 years, they closed those cell doors behind me every night. And every night I had one single thought. And that was that there were other people outside those bars, outside those walls, right here, on the square, walking around, playing with their kids, and wondering what kind of tie they were going to wear the next day. And I hated every single one of them. I hated them. Can you imagine that? So after 18 years, when I came back to this town, I was so full of hate, I didn't have any room for anything else. Not even for my own wife, Steve.
You got 18 years. I got life. That old man put me behind bars the day I was born. He convicted me of what? An illegitimate birth to his beloved daughter? How terrible of me.
Mrs. Cord, it's good to see you back.
I'm not back, Mary, just visiting. Mr. Peyton, you said you had something for me from Mr. Kennelly?
Oh, yes. Yes, he told me about your meeting with him. But I wanted to know your reaction to the way the divorce was being handled.
I just wanted to get it over with as quickly as possible.
Yes, I understand. Unfortunately, when the state becomes involved in our personal relationships, there are myriads of details.
He was going to send me a copy of the property settlement agreement.
He did.
May I have it, please?
Sit down for a moment.
No, thank you.
Please, Betty. There are some things I feel I want to say to you. You have a remarkable sense of self-awareness. You know that you possess certain qualities. I might say regal qualities. I feel that you have known quite clearly what manner of life would best serve those qualities.
Mr.
You
Peyton,
tried to find that kind of life with Rodney. It didn't work out. Then you married Stephen. He's failed you. Two men dissimilar in every way but one. They're both my grandsons.
would you please give me that agreement now?
Someone has to hold the mirror up to you, Betty, and you must look into it.
Not today, thank you.
What about tomorrow?
It's very hard to think about the future in this house.
Do you know why?
Because I hate it.
Because you need it. Or to be more accurate, because you need what it represents for you. Betty, you don't have to do without the luxuries you got accustomed to in this house. I want you to revise the property agreement you instructed Mr. Kennelly to draw up.
Why?
To be certain that you have an airtight guarantee that you'll always be provided for.
In exchange for what?
I want you to change your grounds for the divorce.
Give me that agreement.
You know what you need, Betty? I'm offering it to you.
It's not an offer, Mr. Peyton. It's a bribe.
Change your complaint to mental cruelty, and you'll still be free of Stephen.
It was adultery, and that's exactly what I want in the summons when they serve your precious fiancé.
Well, there's no need to demean everyone involved.
You mean you don't want her named as correspondence?
I think it violates every canon of good taste to drag the name of Van Leyden through the mud.
Is it the Van Leyden name you're worried about? Or is it Peyton?
Very well, Betty. It's your party. If you wanted to continue indefinitely, I suppose that's your prerogative.
What do you mean?
Well, an uncontested charge of adultery is hardly the type of character reference a man wants in his dossier when he runs for elective office. Stephen would be forced to deny it.
I can prove it.
The point is, how long would it be? Might be a year before you could get the opportunity.
A year?
Or longer, depending how long Stephen chose to drag his feet.
Well, what if I change the complaint?
I don't think he contests a charge of mental cruelty.
How long would it take that way?
Well, a default divorce can be entered as soon as the property agreement is negotiated.
Well, all right, change it. Make it anything you want. I don't care. Just get it done the fastest way possible.
A wise decision. I'll make the necessary revisions in the agreement.
I said you could change the complaint. You don't have to pay me off.
I didn't mean to insult you, Betty. I really think that you have special qualities, a kind of nobility. I don't want to see them buried under a landslide of frustrations. Betty, you're a queen. You wouldn't be happy in exile.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
I may not have played fair with Philip, but I wouldn't have known how. You and I, Martin. We won't have any problem. We're two of a kind.
What about the fact that you wanted her, pursued her? Is the judge going to hand down a decision about that, too?
I've had you up to here, Mr. Rebel, Mr. Holy Joe, hero. Shut up!